My man. What's up, buddy?
Man, happy Thursday. You know it's the Auburn, Alabama show.
You know what it is when it kicks off that fully loaded. That's how they
I
do it.
was fully loaded, but I just went to the bathroom before I got my coffee.
And then I think you got that backwards. Like, right? I mean, you went,
Yeah,
handled
oh,
business,
that's true. That's true.
and then got
Yeah,
coffees. So,
I did.
but this
I
is probably what your
did.
second cup today?
Yeah, number two. Yeah, number two. My first one was around seven.
Number two. You got it. Little duty.
Little fully loaded. Man,
This is the
I
Alabama
love
Auburn
the
show. Hey,
commercial.
oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying I just love the commercial that or the video that they put out yesterday. Fully
About the
loaded. We shared it. It was cool. They were taking a dump.
Did you see the one that he put on there? It said we have cameras on all of our trucks, and that car tried to
I
do a little rear
did.
end.
Did you see that?
Uh huh.
They tried to get that insurance, man.
They
They
tried to get
better
a
be glad
check.
Trent wasn't driving. 'Cause he
They
would have
tried to
put all seven tires on him.
they tried to get a check, man. How's that?
Trent ain't no. Trent is
No,
not a
man.
joke.
Mm-mm. No,
Hey,
Trent
I would
will.
be I'd be remiss, Jeff. I would be truly remiss if we didn't give our condolences to the family there at New Images Weight Loss. The lost a employee.
Yep.
I didn't know the young lady, but I know if you work with Trent and Jenny Thrasher, you are family, and they are devastated. So our thoughts and prayers go out to that family and to the family of the people who worked with her every day. Right, that's a
Yep.
huge loss. So again, our condolences to that family for sure.
She was a young lady, man. Like really young. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just terrible. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful young lady. It's just awful. My gosh. Whew,
Speaking
man.
of beautiful, what's up, Matthew Cherry?
Well, you would say what's not
He's
beautiful?
a beautiful. What would that be?
I'll tell you what's not beautiful. Alabama getting hammered on the 21st by South Carolina, 10-5 in the opening round of the
Oh,
SEC baseball tournament.
oh.
You're sad?
Alabama. I mean,
Are you
Auburn
sad
didn't
you
lose.
got you got to make it? How you not
They
make it
didn't
to the
lose.
SEC tournament, your own tournament?
Well, because you focus more you're going to be focused more on football this year. They're just trying to get through the baseball season, and
I don't know.
yeah, that's what we're doing.
It was ugly, man. It looked good for the first couple of innings, and then just went crazy. It just fell apart. I don't even know where to begin. But Alabama just could not put this thing together. They were up 3-0 in the second inning, and then in the third inning, South Carolina just put six on them. They just kept the throttle down, and Alabama cut. They got two more, I think, in the fourth or something like that. But and they just couldn't do anything else. They shut them down for the next 5 innings, man. It was just, but I mean, it hit the ball. I mean,
See
they had 11 hits,
what
but
happened was.
I can't. I have to look up Matthew Chair. Maybe you can help me. How many men did Alabama leave on base? It was a bunch. It was a bunch. Mm, but I digress, Jerry.
Do
Uh,
you?
I don't. Alabama softball though, they're going to the super regionals. They'll be playing. What's today? Today 23rd.
Yes, 23rd. Yeah.
Okay, so they'll play tomorrow in Knoxville against UT.
Oh, they gotta go. Oh,
Yeah, they got to
oh.
go to Knoxville. Be on ESPN too, so
That's
you get to watch it at 3 o'clock. Get to see
that's
some good
ugly.
softball. Huh?
That's a tough place to play.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be some good games though. Good games. Softball a lot of times is
Oh no,
tough.
quality, but that's a tough draw going to Knoxville
Yeah, man. What's
unless you're
going on
looking
in the
for some
world of Auburn?
moonshine.
Well, you can get all you want up
Well,
there, man.
our baseball is we're gonna hang them up for the year. We're gonna focus on other areas. We'll get our field ready for next year.
Mm,
That's what's going on.
that's all it was. That's all it was. They
Yeah,
said, "Look, let's go and
yeah,
take time off. You know,
yeah.
take time." So we got some exciting news. You want to know what it
Ellie's pregnant.
is? Not a freaking chance, son. SMU quarterback SMU quarterback commit Keelan Russell is going to take a visit to Alabama May the 31st through the 2nd of June. The kid from Duncanville, Texas. You know who this kid is. Ole Miss is going hard after this kid, from what I understand. I saw just this morning where he has thrown 38 touchdowns and only three interceptions this past year. I mean, this kid is just doing stupid stuff. So he's the number one rated quarterback on ESPN.com. So um, pretty impressive. And it's a slow
Well,
week
the
from
number
what
one rated quarterback
from what I understand.
for 25.
Yes, that's correct. No, 26.
Oh, okay, okay,
I
okay.
think it's 20. Yeah, 26. And then 25. 25. There's a five-star offensive lineman, Ty Haywood. He's coming to visit Alabama. He's the kid from Benton, Texas. So those are two good little recruits. And if we want to talk about Alabama stuff, we can talk about
Nothing
Derrick
little
Henry
about him,
and
man. Those are two. They're two
no,
big time,
yeah, these
big
two
time.
big time kids. There's just not a whole lot of recruiting stuff going on right now in the news. Alabama was number three in the the transfer portal rankings and all that kind of stuff. I saw that you guys were Notre Dame, excuse me, was number five, I think, or six, something like that. So I mean, sorry,
In
you're
the
Auburn
in
guy.
the
You're not on there.
in the portal.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah, we didn't do a lot of work in the portal.
y'all don't do that.
We're very
Auburn.
specific. We got specific needs.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, why not, right?
I think it's the way it should be used. Unless you're
That's all
Alabama,
I
you
got.
just take it. You know
Alabama, I
what?
don't have nothing. That's all I got. I don't have nothing else Alabama going on right now. Nothing.
Well,
But that's the
I
good.
need you to talk about just for a second, man.
What you want me to talk about?
Doesn't matter. I'm replying to this. I had a phone call. I had to send a voicemail.
So you're replying to it. Jerry
Well,
Love.
it's my son.
Oh,
It's
well,
my
then you
son. So
then you go right ahead. You just take your time and do
yes,
all
I'll
the.
make sure he's okay. That's all. Just make sure he's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all
Probably
right.
just checking on his mother.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
hey,
is.
that quarterback. I know you're talking about now. The Jared Curtis, dude's a big arm kid, man. Um, Stud.
I think I lost you. Are you there?
Hey, what's up, man? Are you there? I hear you just fine.
You back?
What'd you do?
There you are.
I
Okay.
never left.
I don't know what I did.
It was all you,
I'm sure
dog.
it's me.
I
I'm
never
sure it
left.
is. It's always on me, man.
Gig City,
But
son.
it is Gig City. It's Gig City. That Keelan Jacobs kid, the linebacker for from
Hmm.
transfer from South Alabama, he ain't coming to Alabama. He's going to Missouri. So I don't know, man. Alabama uh, got a couple bad things. I don't even know where he would have fit though. Do you? I mean, they got a great linebacker.
Anywhere he wants to, man. He's really good.
Is he?
He'll be an NFL kid for sure, barring an injury, in my humble opinion.
Who's this
And that's
four-star?
regardless.
I'm gonna have to do something about the delay. That's on me. I'm sure. I was looking
I
at
like to
this
blame Joe Taylor.
this four-star recruit um, or four-star kid. He's a defensive lineman, Jarquez Carter. Just 18 hours ago, just named his top six schools: Miami, Florida State, Alabama, USC, and Ohio State. Um,
Ugh.
I know, I know. Why? Why?
Interesting. Interesting. Where's that kid from?
New is it Newberry? Where's this kid from? Let's see. Uh, he's 6'2", 270 pounds, class of 2025. He's a
Hmm.
398 overall prospect. Is it on three rankings that you talk about? I think that's
Yeah.
what it's what
Yeah, it
they
could
call it,
be.
on
Yeah,
three.
there's on three, 24/7, ESPN, and composite.
Yeah. So he ranks in the nation number 33 defensive lineman and number 53rd prospect in the Sunshine State. So he's from Florida. Um,
Man, championship teams are made on the offensive defensive lines. Let's be real.
yeah,
And having a good quarterback helps too.
yeah, Newberry High School. There.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. So as far as the Auburn side, man, I am telling you, the kid from God, what's the kid from Alvin Henderson? I know he's a Penn State commit. I said it on the day that he committed. I think he's going to end up at Auburn, and I think it's going to be sooner rather than later.
Why do you say that?
I think he's perfect for the program. I think that he's one of the kids that really enjoy the recruiting process. I think he likes the attention. I think he's going to take a ton of visits. Um, Matthew always got jokes, don't he?
You got jokes.
And just like most Bama fans, they ain't funny. I
Oh.
think see what I did there. That was good. I think Henderson, man, is going to end up at Auburn. Big time stud running back. So don't be surprised when that happens. As far as what's going on the Plains right now, um, they have God, they got coming in 4 kids on the official visit, um, and they're the big kid, man. The one they're really trying to focus on is Caleb Cunningham, wide receiver out of Choctaw County. He's over there in Ackerman, Mississippi. He's from the SIP. This dude has big time offers. He's a 5-star. He's a number 1 player in Mississippi, number 3 player at his position, and it's down to I think 6 schools. Yeah, it's down to Tennessee, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Florida, Auburn, and Alabama. Um, and he has a official visit coming up. He's got Auburn first, which is on the 31st. Then he goes to Florida on the 7th, Tennessee on the 14th, and Bama on the 21st.
Okay.
Caleb Cunningham, 6'1", 190. Just a big time player. He's got all the who's who, most of the who's who. He really don't have any of the high end academic schools other than Georgia Tech, which is neither here nor there. But his list is huge, and he wants to play in the SEC. And I think Auburn, because of the Hugh Freeze style offense now, I think that's what gives them a shot. But a team that's been sneaky good right now, Jeff, is Tennessee, actually.
Oh yeah.
Tennessee is starting to get sneaky good with some of these kids. So you hate to see that
I was
as
fixing
a
the
Bama fan
lagging
for you,
thing.
that is. Oh.
Yeah, that's
They have also got a big kid, man, a defensive lineman that'll be on campus on the 31st from Tennessee. Yeah, these rankings are subjective in a lot of ways. I look at the visits and I look at the offers. This kid is 6'4", 330. He's an interior nose, maybe a 3 technique. He's only listed as a 3-star.
right.
But when you look at his offers, the kid has offers from Eastern Kentucky, UT Martin, but also Tennessee, Oregon, Ole Miss, Missouri, Mississippi State, Miami, Memphis, Louisville, Kentucky, Georgia Southern, Georgia, Florida, Auburn, Arkansas State, and Arkansas. That's not an offer list of a typical 3-star player.
Damn.
Um, so I look at those things, just as much as you look at composite rankings and 24/7 or
Hmm.
on 3 or ESPN, the offer list, because these guys know what they're doing, right? This their jobs on the line to get the best possible players. So big interior guy, 6'4", 330, from Dyersburg. His name is Kalen Edwards. And this big kid, again, he's not a lean anyway. He's not put anything out about who he favors. He hadn't put a top school list out. But follow the visits. He's going to be on campus on the 31st, so that's a good sign for Auburn.
Follow the drip.
But the one everybody wants to talk about, and that's down the road. I still think they're in line for Julian Lewis, the nation's. He's listed as the number 3 quarterback in the country. For the class of 25, he's 6'1", 185. That's the kid from Carrollton, Georgia. I kind of talk about it all the time. The kid's offer list is wherever he wants to go, pretty much. He is a USC commitment, right? But why are you taking the official visits? Why are you still – this is be his 4th time, I think, on the plains. There's some kind of something going on. Build this relationship with Coach Freeze and these wide receivers. Alabama's still trying to get him on campus. I don't know, man. Hugh Freeze is very heavy in this commitment, and I think it's going to play out for a while. I don't think obviously his commitment doesn't mean anything. He committed in August of 23 to USC, and now has all these official visits. I don't think he's going to end up going to USC. I'm not ready to say that I'm going to put my crystal ball in for Auburn quite yet, but I don't think he's going to go. I just don't think he is going to go to USC. So I think Auburn should pay attention to that one. Yeah, I'm with you. Also, there's a kid in his area that's going to be on campus June 11th. Also a USC commit. It's another 5-star out of Warner Robins High School. He's an edge rusher, 6'4", 245. He's taking an official visit to Auburn as well. Already committed to USC from Georgia. Warner Robins, international city right there, right outside Macon, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Coach Conrad Nix won many state football championships. It's a great city, man. Great football there. So this kid trying to keep him at least in the South. He is the number 1 rated edge rusher in Georgia, number 17 player nationally. So Tuesday, June 11th, he is going to be on campus. That's a huge get if they can again. Anytime you take players away from SC, I'm for it.
Yes, sir. That's big time, man. That's huge. Matthew or somebody said something about the Alabama's commits to hard commits from studs from Georgia linebackers, because I'd mentioned the kid that is going to Missouri instead of Alabama. You're talking about the Jaden Hardman kid. Is that the one from Rome, Georgia? He's 6'1", 215 pounds, and the other one is Daryl Johnson. He's from Eastman, Georgia. You're familiar with Eastman, Georgia? I'm not. You're a Georgia guy, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
yeah.
6'1", 200 pounds.
I just spent all there growing up.
Right. Yeah, he's ranked 27 on the 24/7 composite, and then on 24/7 Sports national rankings is 49. I mean, this kid, this is some big time commits. Alabama and Auburn. This could be an interesting season shaping up. How do you think? I mean, you got. Let's see. What do you got? Your second year head coach? He'll be coming back. This will be his second year. Is that right?
Freeze.
Yeah.
This will be year 3, right?
Year 3. 2
or 3. I can't remember.
Okay. And then you got year 1 coach at Alabama. This could be some interesting stuff. Jason Cole says he likes Hugh Freeze.
Well, I'm looking. Go ahead.
I was just reading his comment. He's a good coach, perfect pitcher, God's grace. I do think, however, perfect for Liberty. Yeah, I think so. And seemed much happier there. I don't know about that. Maybe he was. I mean, of course, we didn't really see a whole lot.
His banker is much more happy that he's at Auburn.
Well, I mean, we saw a lot of him in the last 2 years where he was highly successful, right? So that was where you saw a lot of him being televised, and he may have been. I don't know. I mean, who doesn't love Lynchburg? I mean, I hate Virginia, but I love Lynchburg, Virginia. Um, he says, I know it was hard for me to turn down the SEC being competitor. You want to play against the best, but what's better place for to be for a Christian than Liberty? I don't know. There's not really one. It's kind of the holy land for for Christians in America. Uh,
Well,
uh,
I think my opinion on that, Jeff, is that he needed liberty, right?
yes,
He needed liberty, and he needed
absolutely.
some restoration. And I think once he got band-aided up and got his head on straight and working,
Mm,
back and not that he's perfect, man. It's far from perfect. We all are, but I think it's a good reflection of liberty that he went out. He's able now to go to these big schools and still and be that Christian man and be a good Christian influence on these kids. I mean, again, look what happened to the running back Batty. Um, down in Sarasota,
yeah. Mm,
kid got shot. Three people got shot. Right? It wasn't just, but the running back from Auburn, his brother passed away. Brian Battier or Batty is still on a vent. I don't know
mm,
how the prognosis is, so we obviously want to send prayers to that family. They
yeah,
did make an arrest. It was at 3:30 in the morning, big group of people. Nothing positive was going to happen from that situation. So kids are out there watching, you're paying attention, you're listening.
yeah.
There's nothing positive that happens at 3:30 in the morning. Just
Sure,
don't put yourself in the situation.
sure.
Um, but I think getting out um, is what good Christian men need to do. We need to go out and witness and compel and try to bring these people in. And I think he's been a good witness so far.
Yeah,
Um, from everything I'm hearing down there from people I know in Auburn and on the campus and people who work with him, is he is who he says he is. And I think Auburn's in great hands. And does that mean they're going to win a national championship? That's not what I'm saying. More
sure.
importantly, I think he's leading people to Christ.
Amen. Hey, that's the way you do it. And he could be a light in a dark world there in Auburn. And Auburn is a great place. It has some great churches down there. There's some great the campus
Sure.
crusade or Baptist campus union there is incredible. So he can do that. Hey, I want to show you something real quick. Speaking of
I wish you would.
Christian schools, um, uh, we have a couple of great Christian schools here, Westbrook, and then there's another one. Let me just show you all that. You see my football right there, Jerry. You know what that is? Why don't you tell everybody
I've
about what
never
that
seen it.
football is? Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, you presented it to me
So
last.
that is I did. That is a signed team football from the Super 7. Coosa Christian played for the 1A state championship, come up just a little bit short in that game, but the team signed the football, the team, the players, the coaches, and we're very humbled that they wanted us to have a ball, a keepsake. They consider us part of their team. We're going to be a much bigger impact and around that team this year with a lot of stuff we want to do. So I'm excited, and I was honored to that they gave um, both of us and Blake Matthews um,
Yep,
a Super 7 championship ball from December 7th, 2023.
I love it. I see yours right over your left shoulder. I didn't even pay attention. I just saw it when I looked up on the
Yeah,
screen. I saw it there. It's awesome.
yeah, it's there. Blake's going to get his in a case. I'm pretty. Yeah, it was that was the best thing that could happen. That the fact that this coaching staff made it a point to include us and let us know how important we are and how much they appreciate us and how much we're part of that program, and the fact that they Coach Crane 100% wanted to be sure that we presented Blake with one of these footballs as well is pretty special, and that's a very cherished item. Right under my Judge jersey, I actually have a signed basketball from one of the best Etowah High School basketball teams ever assembled.
Oh
Um,
wow.
and I'll move that Judge jersey out of the way. I'll get it hung up at some point, And so between that Etowah basketball, on that team, Jeff, it's Nana Davis, Trent Davis, um, it's my man Jamin Graham, it's Justin Harris,
Yeah.
DeRicky Wright, and on and on and on. That is just a tremendous group of athletes on there, and could not. What's that, Samuel Ray? I could not be more excited to place that Coosa football next to that Auburn football.
That's good stuff, isn't it? That's
Man,
so
it's pretty
cool.
special. Pretty
I
special.
love it. Well, we got some good people around us and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, I noticed that, Matthew Cherry. Uh, I saw where, and I know Jerry don't like this guy, but he loves what's happening in his organization. I saw where Jim Harbaugh told them that they have having a mini revival up there in Michigan. They had 70 players baptized last season. That's pretty incredible. And then you're seeing that in Auburn. You're seeing that really just all over the place.
Too bad he wasn't there because he was suspended for cheating, so he wasn't even there. So screw Harbaugh.
See what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I saw that and I've been looking at a lot of that stuff. So I think that's really, really cool.
That's pretty special.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
so
let's get
too.
back to the. I want to look at the 25. Joe, let's look at the 25 recruiting rankings for Alabama and Auburn. How fitting is it that they're right there together? They're both in the top 10. Um, Alabama's ranked number 8 right now, and Auburn's number 9.
I love that,
I
man. How
mean,
about that?
they compete at everything, right? They are just right there. The difference in as far as these rankings go is Alabama has one 5-star recruit,
Mm.
and Auburn doesn't have any. So that is
That
that
that's
is the
what
big
edges them
difference.
out
But
right
they're
there.
just right there. It is. No, it is. And
Yeah.
again, these rankings are subjective. So, there's more 3-star players playing the NFL than 5 stars. So let that
Wait,
sink in.
yeah, I mean, well,
Um,
there's way more of them. But Notre Dame doesn't even have any, but they're number one, right? In overall recruiting class.
yeah, yeah. Notre Dame is the consensus number 1, and I don't think they're gonna finish number 1. But I think they're gonna finish in the top 5, and it'll be back to back years of top 5 classes. I love what Coach Freeman is
Mhm.
building up there. But the fact is, we have so many commitments so early in the process,
Yeah, there's a
and then
lot.
these kids that are committed are going out and um, recruiting other players. When you have the kids that are committed to your class, like Deuce Knight. I mean, Deuce Knight is the biggest cheerleader. He's on campus for the 10th time this summer.
Wow.
10 times. He's been up there. He's competing in the Orlando Elite 11 right now. But if you look at that class, it all goes with Ivan Taylor, that's a kid of an NFL player.
Mm.
Um, he's incredible. Deuce Knight is a special talent, uh, and they're recruiting Florida. So they got kids from Florida, Mississippi. Dallas Golden is from Tampa. If you can recruit the Sunshine State, you're doing pretty good. They went
Yes, you are.
into and got James
Yeah.
Flanagan out of Wisconsin, which is pretty special. All right, they got Christopher Burgess Jr., who is the guy is a beast, Jeff. He's 6'4", 240. He's an incredible. He's from Chicago. Plays at a great high school up there in Simeon. Um, just a beast. They got a kid from Will Black, a big 6'7", tackle 300 pound. Owen Strebig. What's up, Cat? Uh, he's 6'8", 300 pounds. Another got a running back from Tampa, Florida. They just recruiting these kids, man. But the kid I want to talk about just committed a couple of days ago, and he's a 3-star kid. Got a kid from Hawaii. We got Jerome Bettis Jr. All these NFL kids want their kids. Plexico Burris' kid.
Yeah. Hmm.
Gordy, here it is. Gordy out. He's a big defensive lineman. He's 6'5", 240. He got offered a scholarship to play tight end. He's going to play defensive line for Notre Dame. He's a 3-star kid. But when you look at his offer list, he has 51 offers from big time programs. He plays at a great program at St. Xavier in Cincinnati. So again, another thing where the stars, somewhat matters. It means they're going to the camps and doing those things. But a 3-star kid can make an impact. And again, let's just go over the top 10 list as it stands right now. Notre Dame number 1, Ohio State 2, Oklahoma 3. Shout out Major Edmonds. USC 4. Boo. LSU 5, Clemson 6, Penn State 7, Alabama 8, Auburn 9, Texas A&M 10. Again, Alabama, Auburn battling for some of the same kids, and I think Penn State's going to drop just as soon as that the running back, who is, again, we're both big on Alvin Henderson, man. The kid from Elba, right? It's Elba High School that I thought we were going to match up with. So the kid's 5'9", 200 pounds. His commitment offer list is wherever he wants to go. I think he's a better player than his ranking. He's ranked as the number 17 player in the state. I want to see the other 16 players that's better than Alvin Henderson. Right now, he's the second biggest recruit for Penn State, but I think he is going to end up. James Franklin's going to lose him. I think Hugh Freeze is going to reel that one in, and I think when it's all said and done, come signing day, Alvin Henderson is going to be an Auburn Tiger.
Come on, son.
That's my fully loaded prediction of the day.
Take that one way or the other. I'm just saying, fully loaded. But
what's the Sammy Ray got going on? Yeah, we miss you, Sam.
Yeah, soccer appointments. Yeah, yeah, man, we got you.
Hey, Jeff, 100 days from today, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, at College Station, game day. It's going to be a great day of college football. If you're keeping up with that kind of stuff.
I am not. No, I am. I'm trying to decipher Matthew Cherry's comment. You read that? He says, I've noticed a lot of NFL coaches have said if the KC kicker is let go, they'll be quitting from coaching NFL. I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that, but
I appreciate what the coaches are. I appreciate what the coaches are saying. If they're saying that, they're not giving up an NFL paycheck because of that statement.
I mean, $5 to $10 million,
and
I don't know stuff. He didn't say anything wrong.
And
he didn't say anything wrong. If people read it, they're mad.
No, and the coaches are
old-fashioned values.
Yeah, well, the coaches are standing with him.
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw where even
I don't care. I don't care what he says. The kid is one of the best kickers in the league, unfortunately, for me, because he plays for Kansas City.
Right.
So yeah, man, he's an incredible kicker. He's going nowhere. It's just the cancel culture, and it's not going to be canceling him. I think we're moving from the wokeness somewhat. Matthew, you're right. Colorado is lagging in recruiting because no one wants to play up there. I think Deion is gonna circle the drain. I think he's in over his head. Not that he's not a good coach. I think the way he's going about trying to build the team pretty much with portal players only, and I think you're finding out it's tough to do that. You got to have commitment and people build in, and he's not wanting to. It doesn't seem like he wants to grow players. I don't think he wants to develop them. It doesn't seem that. It seems like he's just trying to get the best players that he possibly can. And look, his son has a chance to be the number 1 draft pick next year. He could very easily be the top, if not him, Travis Hunter. So he's got two top 5 picks on his team. So they're going to win some ball games. But that locker room seems to be a cancer, at least from the outside looking in, what we can see. So I think that and right now, if I'm picking an upset week 1, I think Colorado goes down.
You said that a few weeks ago, and I agree with you.
When
Uh,
I saw the schedule.
yeah.
Yeah, it could be bad.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, J Dub.
But
It has
talent
been
wise, in
fully
the
loaded. Go ahead.
fully loaded.
I will fix the lagging. No, I can't. I cannot promise you I'll fix the lagging because I keep switching us to low mode. Um, but either that or it's going to drop us. Rainbow City is just jacked up right now. Xfinity was out in our parking lot here at the office yesterday, just about all afternoon. So I don't know what's happening. So sorry about that, guys.
Hey, we appreciate you guys.